The power of the dark side.
Hello everyone, what is up? It is Luke here, and I know I'm a bit late to the party on this one, but of course it is May the 4th, 2018, so May the 4th be with you to all of my fellow Star Wars fans, and for this May the 4th special, I've decided to give you guys a list of my personal favourite lightsaber designs. So this is not going to be... This isn't the same as the top 10 best lightsabers video I did back in August of 2016, because those I tried to give more of an objective look at from both a design and practicality reason, whilst also giving a reason of my own as to why I think they have personal appeal. But this is completely biased on my part, so I've decided to give you guys my top 5. I probably will do a top 10 at some point, but you know what, there are only so many hours in a day, and I don't want this video to be up by the time May the 4th is over, so yeah, it's going to be my top 5 favourite lightsaber designs for you guys, so let's get down to it. Okay guys, sorry about that, it's a bit later on and I've got my lights on, but so to get on with the video, for number 5 I've chosen Count Dooku's lightsaber, and what I really like about the design of this particular saber is that it's very slim, it's sleek, it's chromed, so of course it's very shiny, and it's curved with a guard on the emitter, which is very interesting because during the time period that that lightsaber was made, that was when the Jedi were mainly fighting blaster-wielding enemies as opposed to using them in single combat against other lightsaber duelists, or at least people who were trained in melee combat. So it's very interesting given that time period, but the design itself is very interesting, and also the red switch greebly that you see on the very bottom where the pommel is, that is also a very interesting thing, because you don't see red as part to any degree on lightsaber hilts all that much, at least not as far as I can recall, so that's part of why I think this saber is particularly interesting. Okay, so at number 4 I've chosen Ahsoka Tano's lightsaber from the Clone Wars TV show, her main saber that she used, and what I like about this is that it's kind of Anakin's Episode 3 lightsaber and Obi-Wan's Episode 3 lightsaber combined into one design, so you do have like just free space where you can grip along the in the middle, but you do have the pommel with the cubes, very Obi-Wan-esque, and then you have a control box just above the pommel, which is again a bit of an Obi-Wan homage in terms of saber designs. And then when you move up to the emitter, you have one Graflex style bunny ear on either side, so that's, and you also have 2 sets of golden pins. At least I'm pretty sure it's 2 sets, it might be only one, but you do see those Graflex pins there, which is a bit of an Anakin Skywalker Revenge of the Sith lightsaber callback in terms of the designs. And also the black part in the middle makes it look like the silver part's been like split almost, so that's something I find very interesting, and I assume with it being a prequel era saber it would probably be all chromed and polished. But of course, since we've never seen a realistic rendition, we've never seen Ahsoka's lightsaber in live-action Star Wars media, we can't really make a judgment on that, but it's still a very interesting design because of the saber designs it borrows from, so yeah, that's why I've placed it at number 4. Okay, so at number 3, I have to show a little bit of love to the lightsaber that started this whole craziness in the first place, and that is Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber, but it's not the version you guys may expect. You guys may have expected me to be talking about the original Graflex design, but no, I'm talking about the Revenge of the Sith Anakin Skywalker lightsaber, because, I mean, obviously, you know, you have the grips along the bottom, you have that sort of diamond-studded grip that goes around in the middle, and then you the control box and the rocker switch that's on that box section. Of course, it's in gold, and you do have those etchings on the circuit card and the gold on the rocker switch that's on the side. And then when you go up, of course, you have the golden eye, you have the two Graflex pins, and what I like about this particular version of it is that it's it's really its own thing. It feels like its own lightsaber, and that makes how it looks in the later movies kind of annoying because it's not the same design-wise because of the different props that they used. But this particular version of what I will always consider Anakin's lightsaber, the Anakin Episode 3 one, is extremely cool, and I just love the look of that design so much. So that's why it's at my number 3. Okay, so at number 2, I'm going to be talking about Mace Windu's lightsaber. I love this particular design. Of course, it's very sleek, and you do have some black on the pommel and on the bottom grips, but then moving up, it's this sort of interchange between silver with gold, and it just makes the saber pop like a high quality collectible on a like a display shelf almost. And of course, you know, it's got that chrome finish to it, which just makes it look, you know, fresh off the production line. And who can forget the purple blade? I mean, come on. But the hilt, design-wise, is very cool, and is kind of, to me, it's kind of what exemplifies the prequel trilogy era of lightsabers. And I love the design for the color scheme, the sleekness of the hilt, and it's probably one of the most gorgeous saber designs one could ever see. So yeah, that's why it's my number 2. Okay, so for my favourite lightsaber design of all time, it is the Obi-Wan Kenobi Revenge of the Sith lightsaber. Now, it is inspired by the A New Hope Obi-Wan lightsaber design, but of course it's been made a lot slimmer, and unlike the Episode 1 and 2 Obi-Wan saber, which I've grown fond of over time, but it's definitely my least favourite of the Obi-Wan lightsaber designs that have been seen on film. This one, the Revenge of the Sith one, is perfect in every way, at least in my opinion. I love the pommel, I love the control box, the main grip section, you know, the combination of the black and silver with a very small pop of gold for the circuit card on the ignition box. It's just incredible, and the coolest thing about that saber color-wise is like the dual-toned thin neck. So you have like a brassy gold along the bottom, and then you have the copper on the upper bit where the emitter sits, and it's, you know, it's sleek, it's slender, and it's gorgeous to look at, absolutely amazing. So yeah, that is why it's my favourite lightsaber design of all time. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video for this May the 4th special. I know it's a bit late on the day, but you know, better late than never. I'd rather get this video out late, but all on the occasion, as opposed to waiting until tomorrow to get this uploaded. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have had a great Star Wars day. And, you know, until I see you guys in the next video, because more videos are coming, don't worry. Goodbye, you've been warned, and may the 4th be with you.